All right, guys. Today we're doing the Z36 Powerstop brake kit on a 5th gen 4Runner. This is the rear side. I already have a video out for the front. I bought these off Amazon. Amazon actually sent me the wrong rear rotors, and I didn't realize it till I was putting one up, but it turns out they're the front rotors for a Chevy 2500, so it didn't exactly fit. I reached out to Powerstop, and they sent me the correct rotors, no charge, so that's great on them. But yeah, so today going to be installing the rear rotors, rear brake pads. You don't need much, just your 22 millimeter to take the tire off and a 17 millimeter breaker bar. You also need a torque wrench, and then a C-clamp, some brake grease, lubricant, and in the kit you'll also get, I don't know if you can see those, but new rubber grommets, as well as the metal slides that the brake pads slide up against. You also may want one of these bolts to pop the rotor off if it's stuck on the brakes still. And I'll go ahead, I'll put the measurement on there. But yeah, this is not too hard. Already did the fronts. We'll give the back a shot. So let's get after it. All right, so this is a pretty easy job. I'm gonna pop this off real quick. Take the tire off. All right, get those loosened up. There we go. Oh, did not want to do that. So it's pretty straightforward. There's two bolts here, 17 millimeter bolts, and then there's two more that these first two disconnect the caliper holder, and then the second two that are behind it on the, they're more towards the axle, will take this part out. My stand won't let me get a good shot of it. I could probably take the camera off the stand though. You're gonna take these two off, 17 millimeter first. That'll get you this caliper housing. You can push that aside, pull the brake pads out, and then you'll do these 17 millimeter here and up here. Take that off, and that'll allow you to pop the rotor off in between. Hopefully I got all that, sorry. My stand won't work down here, but yeah. Pop these off with a pry bar, and then pop the rotor off. We'll put the new rotor back on with the new brake pads, grease, all that jazz, and then pop everything back together. It's pretty simple. Take all that stuff off. I'm gonna brake cleaner, get rid of all that dust real quick. Do 17 millimeter. I had to use a little extension. If you got a long socket, you'd be fine. Pop those first two off here. Let's see. Oh. No, that piece of the frame is right in the way. Oh man. Don't think I can get it. That's super annoying. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I want to go this way. There we go. Helps if you brake it to the right direction, apparently. All right. Easy enough. Easy enough when you start going the right direction. All right, got that broke. Let's get this other one here. Ah, there we go. All right, this is probably good enough. It's my impact driver for the rest of this. These angle drivers are amazing. Let me see. Sorry, I got it. There we go. There we go. Takes that right out. Easy enough. All right, easy enough. Got those bad boys out. That should allow us to pop the caliper housing out of the way. Don't fall, please. All right, and then from there, use a flathead to kind of help me get these out. All right, pop that one out. All right, those ones were basically done for. So I got that out, and then we'll go ahead and pop. We're gonna do the other bolts off next to get this out, because we're gonna replace some of the stuff in here, like these slides or whatever, and these rubber grommets. So, all right, as it goes. All right, yeah, it's good. This one might be a bit trickier, but we'll see. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right. Easy enough. All right. All right, so we got this off. This thing has these little metal slides that the brake pads will slide up. You just pop those right out. The kit comes with replacement ones. It also comes with rubber grommet replacements, but these honestly seem fine, so I'm probably not going to replace them just for the sake of time. So yeah, you just pop these bad boys in. Real easy. Basically, you look here. There we go. Da, 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 da. All right, they kind of just pop right in like that. There you go, easy enough. Popped in. So yeah, let's do that. There's 4 of them. Then I'll just put a little grease in there for the brake pads, and it'll be good. That one in. All right, easy enough. All right, so got the brake pad tabs replaced. Got to replace the rotor now. Not hard. So I said earlier, I tell you what these are. These are M8 by 1.25s. One thing you might want to do is on these rotors, there's these holes here that go all the way through. On one of these sides, you're going to want to rotate this down, and then that should grant you access to the emergency brake. And if you use emergency brake a lot, basically it'll eventually just get pushed out and stop the rotor from coming off. I didn't have any issue on my other side, so I'm not going to worry about it. But basically you want to go in there with a flathead driver and just push it, go in and just like kind of push it down like that. And that'll bring those brake pads back in, because it's effectively a drum brake inside this. That's what the emergency brake is. And so I'll bring it back in and make it easier to pop off. But I didn't have that issue on my other side, which I did before this. All I had to do was put these bolts on here. These take a 13 millimeter head. Probably don't think it changes, but just tighten one side down a bit and then tighten down the other side. There you go. Hear it pop off. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, there you go. Pops right out. Yeah, so as you can see, these are drum brakes. There's a little cylinder here that has some teeth that you push into. I didn't have any issue with it. Basically what I'll do too, I'm going to take a steel brush, clean this up. You can put anti-seize. I've seen guys put anti-seize around here. I don't really have any on me, or I would do that, I think. Just to make it easier for that rotor to pop off next time, like super easy. Got my drill here. Drill and a steel brush. All right, yeah, there you go. I think I'm gonna go, I should have some anti-seize I can put like around here. All right, so one of the last things we need to do is we gotta push the cylinder head back in. You just use another brake, the old brake pad, put that on there, and then C-clamp that and push it back in. All right, got that pushed back in. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some anti-seize and put it around here because I'm the one who has to change this, and I will like myself more if I do that. All right. All right, got a little anti-seize. Stuff's a mess. Put a little bit around here. Should have done this on the other side. Didn't, though. I didn't think about it. All right, that's probably like good enough. All right, I'm gonna go get a towel. Change my gloves because you don't want that crap on your rotor. And then wipe it off that lug. These are directional. They come with little stickers, rear, passenger side, so you're gonna want to follow that. I'm gonna spray this real quick. Oh, that got all over my jeans. There we go. At this point, it's again back to installing these, screwing these back in, putting the new brake pads in, a little bit of grease in there, and we'll be good. So, pretty straightforward. torque these down, 65 pounds. This one kind of has, the top one kind of has some brake lines in the way, so it's easier with this longer little extension. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, next up. Gonna grease the little slots, the pads slide down. Just a little bit. Give them something to work with. All right, good enough. We'll need that again here in a second. Part of the kit is also these screechers. The inside one tends to wear the fastest. So what you want to do is you just kind of slide that on there. Zoom and lock in, please. There we go. All right. So what you want to do, slide the little screecher on. Should be good to go. All right, so yeah, you're going to want to put the little screecher on like that. Easy enough. All right. This one's a little bit tricky. You gotta like angle it. There we go. And then, there we go. All right, and then put like a little dab of grease right here. Same thing on the other side. Where that piston's gonna go. Pull the piston back over. Hold up. I'll get these. You can put like a little bit of grease on these too. Doesn't hurt. That's nice and greasy. Nice and lubed up. All right. Put that there. Pull the brake caliper back on. That rubber. There you go. Hand start those. All right. This one too. All right, well, find that in a second. In the meantime, I'm gonna torque this down. All right, so that's basically it. Torque these down to 65. The back torque down to 65 too. Just gotta slap the tire on and be done with it. Let me think through. Rear passenger side. That is correct.